Tonight's 8th race has a field of 6, and they're lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's return to Vance Cameron.
Max Patrick, Mac Hanover, Phil Darlene's Melody Maker, Brookdale Thomas, and Acrobat Hanover, half a dozen noses. Moving up to the starting gate here in the 8th race. Top of the stretch. All lined up and approaching a start. Rough and pacing Max Patrick and Mac Hanover, the first two out. Third one to the turn. Phil Darlene's on the outside, fourth. Melody Maker, then in fifth. That is Brookdale Thomas, and the trailer is Acrobat Hanover. There's another programmed order start on this Tuesday night here in Summerside. Max Patrick and Miles Sr. on the lead, approaching the quarter. Mac Hanover dropped in for the two-hole ride. Phil Darlene's third, then in fourth, Melody Maker. Brookdale Thomas has fifth, and the trailer, that is Acrobat Hanover, 28, and 1 was a solid beginning here by Max Patrick as he arrives at the 3/8 pole. Out in front, two-hole ride to Mac Hanover, then in third, Phil Darlene's Melody Maker fourth, followed then by Brookdale Thomas and Acrobat Hanover. They arrive at the midway point. Max Patrick halfway home. He's got some company now. Up on the outside to challenge his Melody Maker in the pocket. Mac Hanover races from third. 58 and 2 was a half. Moving up fourth on the outside is Brookdale Thomas along the rail, Phil Darlene's, and trailing the field moving out, Acrobat Hanover. 3 in, 3 out, and they're going to 3/4 led by Max Patrick. Challenging on the outside is Melody Maker. Up the rail, Mac Hanover third. Fourth on the outside, Brookdale Thomas. Fifth along the rail, Phil Darlene's. Acrobat Hanover trails, but not out of it. 1:27 and 4 was the 3/4, and they turn for home. Max Patrick still there in between horses, Melody Maker. Brookdale Thomas on the far outside. He's coming late, deep stretch now on the wire. Max Patrick and Miles Sr. go all the way. Then Brookdale Thomas and Melody Maker. Time for the mile here in the 8th for Max Patrick. Wire to wire, 1:57.2.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's 8th race. Max Patrick, as I expected, goes right down the road tonight with Miles Heffernan Sr. 28-1 the half, 58 and 2, down to 3/4 in 1:27 and 4. Well-rated mile by Miles Heffernan Sr. in the bike tonight. Here's the stretch drive. Max Patrick has a challenger, Brookdale Thomas. I got nervous there for a second. I thought he might drive by. Melody Maker in the middle. Phil Darlene's at the inside, but Max Patrick and Miles Heffernan Sr. is going to hang on here. 1:57 and 2, second win of the season, 7th career. In for second, that is Brookdale Thomas. Melody Maker third. We got 1-5-4 unofficially in the 8th. We're going to see Max Patrick and Miles Heffernan Sr. They're going to the Woodmere Standard Bridge Winner's Circle next.
Max Patrick on his way to the 8th race winner's circle. A pacing gelding, 4 years, the son of sports writer off the Real Desire Dam. Greenwich Girl, owned and trained by Alan Gregory of Charlottetown, bred by Werribee Farm and Julie Yeager. Miles Heffernan Sr. put him on top at every call on this night, winning in 157 and 2. Max Patrick wires the 8th.